Hello everyone. We are going to be streaming some Bughouse, covering a Bughouse World Championship match in the open section. The match is No Chewy Candy and Marvel and DC for Life versus Chickencrossroad and Zyxon. I believe all these players are titled. No Chewy Candy and Marvel and DC for Life are both National Masters. Chickencrossroad and Zyxon are both FIDE Masters. It's a new school versus old school match. No Chewy Candy and Marvel and DC for Life. I believe both of them started playing Bughouse on chess.com, whereas Chickencrossroad and Zyxon have been playing Bughouse for many years before chess.com even got Bughouse. Zyxon has been playing longer than I have. Zyxon's been playing more than 20 years. Maybe more than 25 years. Chicken has been playing more than 15 years. So they are truly an old school team. Marvel and Chewy are both a very quick team. By the way, what we're watching right now is some warm-up games. Chewy and Marvel are warming up by playing against BWC and Eskin. Hey Pepsi, what's the prediction for this match? I don't know. Speaking of predictions, I guess we could make a prediction. Let me throw one out there in case anyone's interested. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to make a prediction so people can bet channel points if they want. I'll make it maybe 10 minutes that people can predict. I don't think the match will be over by then, but might be well on its way. Alright, so we have a prediction out there in case anyone wants to bet channel points. Obviously, prediction won't really matter unless at least one person bets on each side of the prediction. So we'll see. I would predict that Chicken Zyxon will win, but it's going to be very close. I mean, it's basically going to be a speed versus accuracy type of situation. I think. What we've seen in the past is Chickencrossroads matches. Chicken usually starts off not as good and adapts, gets better as the match goes on. So we might see that sort of phenomenon here. Chicken is very good at adapting to the situation and adapting to his partner's style and figuring out how to change his openings so that his partner gets the stuff he wants and his opponents don't get the stuff that they want. Adapting as to whether he plays a fast game or an accurate game, whether he's an attacker or a feeder, etc. So Chicken is one of the most versatile players, good at adapting, and maybe we'll see that here. Looks like a lot of channel points on the line already. So someone has bet 5,000 points on one side. Someone is trying to scoop those points by betting very little points on the other side. So there's definitely a lot of upside available if you want to bet on the side against the 5,000 points. You can get good value for your channel points. By the way, I'm in the house party channel in the house Discord. if anyone wants to join me, love to have some co-commentators. I'm already following nochewycandy, so we should see the games as they get started. They're about 3 minutes late in getting started. There's also another match going on at the same time in the challenger section, but I think everyone's going to want to follow this match, so we're going to stay on this match. Once this match is over, we're going to check to see if the challenger match is still going on. Challenger match is Emilio Chess and Schneitz versus Martin Skitza 69 and Myriad 58. And we of course know Myriad 58. He's appeared on the stream a lot. He's from Australia. Very solid 2000. So we'll see how that one turns out. It took them a while to schedule their match. So I hope their match is going on. I guess we can check to see them playing. Hey, did someone join the call? Let's see who we have. We have Nima. Looks like. What's your chess.com? Okay, he has his mic muted for now.
Hello, Chuck.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm signed up using Google.
Okay.
I have a match going on today with Plaster Hippie.
Oh, yeah. That's yeah, I was about to mention that match. So that's coming up. Or actually, I don't think it's made the schedule, but I think it's in about 3 hours. Is that right?
Yeah. 3 hours.
Yeah, I will try to cover.
hours.
I'll try to cover that one as well.
Yeah, thank you.
ZHBug asked, did Zyxon Chicken warm up as well? Well, I initially tried following Zyxon, but it looked like he was playing another variant that is not Bughouse. So I threw up in my mouth a little bit. I believe it was chess. And I did not see Chicken warming up. Chicken wasn't online. It looks like Chicken is online now, so I think all 4 players are online. So yeah, I hope to cover the match at in 3 hours as well. I set an alarm for myself to cover this match so that I would wake up on time. I guess I should go set an alarm immediately for the other match. Let me go do that. So I'll be right back. Oh, looks like we're starting here. Open to more co-commentators as well. Like Marvel is starting off attacking. But really Zyxon chose to put more pieces on the board rather than taking the bishop. So Zyxon seems perfectly safe. Chicken is attacking on his board. Alright, let me set this alarm before I forget. Alright, set an alarm for the other match. Miss Jenny says in the chat, I hope Chicken can see his pieces now. So maybe that means Chicken was having a bug where he couldn't see his pieces before. Probably it means that Miss Jenny played recently in the random pool with Chicken. And she clarifies, earlier during a warm-up game, he can't see his pieces. So Chicken is on the attack. It looks like Rook is very good for him. Rook now mates. You could consider bishop at e6 to threaten bishop at f7. Okay, he's just going to go back with the knight. Maybe pawn at g7. He's found pawn at g7. Now pawn at f7. And then he can take the rook. Chicken has a piece factory. He's also perfectly safe. He's got to watch out for draw, but he could take, then even take with bishop. Oh, he's just going to promote without taking. Okay. This looks pretty good for him. I think bishop takes bishop is a possibility. He's going to recycle a pawn. Chicken is just crushing. Zyxon has mate as well with queen at take. So first blood goes to Chicken Zyxon. I assume that these teams are on voice chat. It's hard to know for sure. None of them seem to be in the house Discord in like one of the channels there. Chess.com has had a problem very recently where an update that was pushed on Thursday morning, basically times people out for spamming if they send just 2 tells in a row to their partner in 2 tells in 2 seconds, something like that. It's a ridiculously restrictive spam restriction. So if for some strange reason one of these teams is not in a voice chat, they would be particularly disadvantaged if they happen to find themselves timed out in the middle of a match. Chewy is on the attack. Looks like a knight is good for him. I wonder, even pawns could be for him. Good for him if he sacks a queen. It looks like Marvel has forced the queen on his board. Queen doesn't exactly mate, but I think more will be crowded. Maybe pawn at e7. Okay, is he going to go for queen takes? No, the knight defends. Yeah, I don't know why that queen trade was forced. That was kind of odd. His partner forced the queen trade, and then Chewy did not use it to mate. I thought he had something like pawn check, bishop takes, queen takes, and then go in with like pawn check, pawn takes, and then use the other queen. So I thought he could have sacked the queen to bring an attack, but they chose not to do that. Very odd. Hey Chess Doofus, hey Marie Chess. The Chewy fan club is here. Hopefully the Chewy fan club got a chance to engage in channel point predictions. Zyxon on the attack. Marvel has very little development here. Very odd for players of this caliber. Chicken being attacked a little bit, but his king is safe for now. Maybe bishop at f7 to guard this pawn, something like that. Or he may get greedy and take this knight. Try to get in on Chewy's position. Marvel team is up. Oh, he took the greedy route. So he could potentially sack his queen. Pawn takes pawn. But I think he feels he's too down time to do that. They made up a little of the time. Now time seems even. But Chewy is up a few pieces and probably would like to chess a little bit. Zyxon has sacked a pawn to get a bit of initiative. He could knight check to win the bishop. He's chosen to tempo the queen. zyxon has a very, very safe king, and he's put Marvel in a tricky situation. Either the queen will be lost or he takes this knight, and if the queen moves, a rook is very good. So he's going for g7. You could even play knight out and go in. He could take this pawn, get his rook involved. Bishop takes was another option there. Mate is threatened. You can take that, take back with bishop. zyxon's still perfectly safe. That's another win for Chicken zyxon. I forget off the top of my head what number they're going for here. I think it may be first to 16 or something like that. If someone is in the chat who knows what they're going for, let me know. Get accurate information there. Welcome GMBMW and Polar Yo 1, more people in the Chewy fan club. Epstein Gaming says they're going to 11. So quarters and semis are first to 11, finals first to 13. Okay, that may be right. I'm not sure. I think it will likely turn out that finals will be more than that. We'll see. It'll involve agreement from the teams, but there's been a lot of discussion about the fact that there aren't many games in a match, which is important for earlier rounds to make it easier to schedule. But for later rounds, especially the finals, we may be able to have more games than that. But if one of the teams doesn't want more games, then I'll probably stick it as it is. I think the likely scenario is all teams will want more games. So Marvel is being attacked a bit. I guess if Marvel got a knight, that would be quite good for him with knight at f6. Marvel is up a significant amount of time on chicken, about 15 seconds. So I think he's going to wait and try to get a piece, particularly a knight, from his partner. The deal with knight check is if pawn takes, you could put the queen in and pawn will mate. The king moves, of course you could put a queen where the king is. I think that's first blood for Chewy Marvel. Our score is now 4-1, favoring Chicken zyxon. A lot of people watching this match, not just on my stream, but also on chess.com. The chat is the game chat is very active. Here the Marvel team is up about 4 seconds. So I'm honestly not entirely sure what they're waiting for. Looks like zyxon may lose a rook. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Okay, zyxon on the attack. Queen in pieces. Chicken using his queen defensively to keep his king safe. Like Chewy, if he wants to attack, would like to have a rook for f1. He has a rook now, so he can win the queen potentially. And he does. So several knights guard this for now at least. Well, that gets a little scary. Probably have to put something on f5. Wow. Okay. Chicken's going for a run. Chicken is down a significant amount of time, about 8-9 seconds. It's very hard for him to defend. Oh, that'll do it. Rook in. So that's another win for Chewy Marvel. Our score is now 4-2, favoring Chicken zyxon. In the Discord, they're saying like the first game was a test and didn't count or something like that. That doesn't make much sense to me. Because we watched from the beginning, they seem like all legit games. zyxon on the attack. Rook mates for zyxon. And the Chewy Marvel have resigned. Our score is now 5-2, favoring Chicken zyxon. Queen trade on offer on the Marvel board, and they traded queens. Chewy is attacking. Maybe Queen e7. Interesting. I think he assumed Queen e7 was going to happen, and Chewy pre-moved Queen in. The different move was made. A lot of trades are going to happen on the chicken board. Chicken trying to win some queens. Chicken winning a substantial amount of material now. He could stick another pawn in even, or he could play queen takes queen, then queen check, then knight or rook would mate. And his partner take a knight or a rook. He does have knight takes knight, but they're down 2 seconds. So instead of waiting for that knight, it probably makes sense to just drop a pawn in, try to win the queen. You could go rook over, try to gain a tempo. Rook over might help him defend a little bit by putting something on e2, but it also brings another piece in the game, which is just good on general principle. So is Marvel trying to get an attack maybe? I don't think there's an attack here. Marvel would need maybe a lot of material to get an attack. Yeah, chicken just gets mate on his board. So our score is now 6-2, favoring Chicken zyxon. Looks like Chicken may be winning a queen here. Could have made it into a trade by capturing, but Chicken is just going to stay safe. So can never take that because of the mate threat. Chicken can win another queen with rook in. Looks like Marvel is on the attack though. So chicken doesn't want to give too many pieces to Marvel. Marvel's actually downtime though. Chicken is uptime, so chicken is going to wait until Marvel's attack runs out. And at that point, he could feed pieces to zyxon to start a counterattack. Marvel still down by 2 seconds. They will surely sit it down. Those pieces are quite bad for zyxon. I guess zyxon could go in 2 directions. He's probably safer on d8 if no pieces come. If he goes up, there's just more checks available. I mean, even if he goes to d8, knight takes is a check, but it's not a check that lasts very long. What just happened there? I see Chicken's zyxon score has gone up, so I think that's a win for Chicken's zyxon. But honestly, I was looking at the wrong board there. So the score is now 7-2 favoring Chicken's zyxon. NMs versus the FMs, that's right. Chicken and zyxon are both FIDE masters. Chicken has been FIDE master for many, many years. zyxon got it relatively recently. But all these players quite good at chess. Midnight Fox says Chicken made it on his board last game. Okay. Made it with 2.8 seconds on the clock. You guys were looking better than I was. Oh, it looks like we have Katesk in the commentary booth, but he muted, not saying much. As is, I think it was sign up using Google is here. Okay, so Marvel would mate with a few pawns. So now 1 pawn mates for Marvel. Marvel is up a substantial amount of time. This is going to be a win for the Marvel team. It takes maybe more than a pawn because we can take the knight. Oh, he's queen back. A very nice mate. Keeping up the pressure, using the time advantage. Our score is now 7-3, favoring zyxon Chicken. Marvel has sacked a piece, which was immediately taken by zyxon. Oh, he's won back the piece though. So, not even a sack. Chicken is... Oh, queen trade on offer on the chicken board. I'm surprised he didn't take that. Chicken would rather win the queen for free. He's threatening knight in to be on initiative if the queen moves away. Now even pawn in. So the threat is bishop takes, knight takes, and mate on the chicken board. So the other team has resigned it, I think. Our score is now 8-3, favoring zyxon Chicken. 8-3. favoring chicken zyxon. Chewy is on the attack. Chewy has good piece development. Chicken never moved his king's bishop, which is a common motif when kings are in trouble. Of course, chicken is quite a good defender, so it's by no means over yet. Diagonal is very good for Chewy. So if Chewy wanted to, he could have abandoned his attack and gotten very safe. He's going to continue his attack, maybe give up a knight in the process. The problem is Chicken's zyxon are up some time. So if Chicken does manage to get safe, then all of a sudden his team will be doing quite well. Chicken seems to be trading random pieces. I think it's too late for Chicken. I don't see Chicken living through this. Yeah, there's just too much. And that's a win for the Chewy team. The score is now at 8-4, favoring zyxon Chicken. zyxon using his queen defensively. Queen trade on offer. They've traded queens in a fancy way, but Marvel picks up, I believe, an extra piece in the process. And he's given the piece right back, allowing some allowing zyxon to get in there. Chicken is defending again. It's going to be tough to defend this. Dark squares are very weak. A pawn is amazing for Chewy. Chewy is downtime though. No pawn for you, Chewy. I assume they'll trade queens. But after that, Chewy is going to need to start defending rather than attacking. Promote to knight. Okay. The Chicken defended his position a bit here. He also potentially has queen takes pawn. But that queen is a useful defender for now. Oh, okay. Is there a piece over here? Like zyxon is on attack. Marvel is defending. Knight is quite good for zyxon. He's going to use his existing knight to try to get in that square. These queens are useful defenders. Knight takes knight, I assume. Still knight takes knight. Now it's just a free knight. And that's a mate for Chicken. Our score is now 9-4, favoring Chicken's zyxon. zyxon's king is a little bit exposed. His queen is going in there to act as a defender. The whole board is traded off on the Chicken board. So those are a lot of pieces to attack with. Maybe pawn at g3. Oh, I guess not. Oh, what? Is this that's just a bad? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. That was a discovered check. It looked temporarily like a bad free move, but it was a decent move. Zyxon losing a queen. Knight could be good. I guess the bishop still defends. We could see maybe queen takes knight followed by knight check would be good. I like queen takes knight there. Marvel does not play queen takes knight, which gives Zyxon a chance to defend by putting another queen in. That queen's going to be tempoed a bit. Marvel is downtime. Oh, he didn't take that because queen in the back was mate. So Marvel has picked up a free queen. Now chicken is downtime. Chicken's king is not doing great. I assume chicken will start dropping in knight checks. I don't think his king can live through this. That king just does not look safe to me. And that's mate for Chewy. Yeah, the teams were getting attacked on both boards, so hard to defend in that situation. Our score is now, I believe, 9-5, favoring Chicken's Zyxon. Zyxon on the attack. Could sack the queen, and he's done it just immediately. Could be picking up the queen back. Okay, maybe knight here. Oh, it looks like actually rook mates. Knight check, pawn takes, rook in. So can his partner get a rook is the question. They're up 2 seconds. The task is just d6, and he's actually found d6. So we could see promote, then new knight in. Now new knight at h7 would be good. Oh, he's just going for defense for now. And exploited a pre-move in the process. So pawn check. I would have dropped the pawn there with promotion possibilities, but this is okay as well. He could pick up this knight, but then he would lose his knight. Okay. That's helping his partner to attack, so there's mate in 1 on that board. Our score is now 10-5. If Raven is right about the score in here, then this would be match point if it's first to 11. So Chicken does not have any blockers. If he steps here, which he has to, knight check, then can get some tempo there. Then another knight would mate. So king over, knight check, knight back, and then either a rook could mate with a smothered mate or a knight could mate. So can Chicken get one of those things? It looks like this knight is available. This knight is also available. Probably b5, the safer knight to take. So this is mate for Chicken's Zyxon. This should be match point if they sit it down. They are 2 seconds up. That should be enough time. We'll see if they sit it all the way down. Mate in 2 for Chicken. sometimes when your partner captures a piece, it takes a second or two for it to show up for you. So if they sit it down, then chicken might not get the second knight in time to drop it for mate. We'll see. But at least the first knight drop should be pre-movable, because Chewy is forced to play king g8. He has no blockers. So chicken knows exactly what Chewy's going to do. Midnight Fox says doesn't think they have enough time. And that's a win by flag. They seem to be playing another game. Our score is 11-5, so maybe Raven wasn't right about the win condition. I'm not sure. Can anyone clarify the win condition here? Because if it's first to 11, then this is already over. Maybe it's first to 13? I'm not sure. Chewy takes a free piece, but leaves his king very vulnerable. Chicken getting in there. Chicken's king also vulnerable, but only to a queen. Or to 2 rooks. So if Chewy doesn't get a queen or 2 rooks, then we can just take this. Or even take with bishop. Okay, chicken just goes for the mate. Chicken is saying GG's. It is now 12-5. Was first to 11? Oh, they aborted the first game. This Pepsi Gaming. Okay, thanks for that clarification. I didn't notice that they aborted the first game. So, final score is 11-5. Nice, well. Okay. So I'll put that final score in the chat. Let's go check to see if the other match is still going on. It looks like it is. So I'm going to unfollow. And then we're going to follow Myriad. Okay, looks like there's still a lot to go in this match. Our score is 4-3, favoring Emilio Chess and Shinittez. Let me update my stream title to reflect this new match. Still looking for co-commentators. Anyone wants to join me in the commentary booth, commentate for the challenger section, feel free to do so in the house Discord channel and the house party channel. All right, back to this game. So in this match we have 2 title players, Chinez and Emilio Chess. I believe Emilio Chess streams in Spanish, streams chess, but I'm not certain of that. Myriad, of course, is very active bughouse player in the random pool, and I think he found his partner just by asking if anyone wanted to partner for the BWC. So I don't think they knew each other well before this. Schedule this match was very hard, because the team of title players, they basically had chess tournaments like every weekend, and Myriad is in Australia, which is a very different very different time zone from many of the others. This is a very, very good attack. So that's going to be a free queen. This king seems pretty safe, so I think it's safe enough. Myriad's team is resigned, so our score is now 5-3, favoring the titled players from Mexico. In the meantime, I should pay out the prediction. Let's do that. zyxon has won the match. So some of you bet 10,000 channel points on zyxon, and others bet about $5.5 thousand on Chewy Marvel. So $5,500 changing hands.
Wow. I mean, that's
No, not dollars.
that's
channel,
a lot of money.
Channel points. But channel points are very valuable. A lot of people want to see that pre-move stream. So,
Gambling.
So arguably more valuable than $5,000. Sounds like we have Swole in the voice chat.
Yes.
Swole, are you following the players here? Can you help me with some co-commentating?
I was watching your stream, but I'll pull them up.
Okay, nice. Swole, have you partnered Myriad before?
Myriad. No, but we actually, I think, no, we did, but I think he's also a puzzle guy. He was like, oh, we should puzzle battle or something.
He's very good at puzzles, yeah.
Yeah, he's very good at puzzles. Yeah, Myriad's a good guy. I haven't heard from him in a while. I haven't seen him around in a while, so it's cool that he's playing.
Yeah, it's just tough living in Australia because you're out of step with the rest of the world as far as time is concerned.
Yes.
So probably knight at c4.
Yeah, knight at c4 looks pretty.
Yeah, he's choosing e4. That guards the other knight, so that makes sense. Maybe even arguably better. Now knight takes c3.
Yep.
And knight mates. He could play knight b4 to get his other knight in. Actually, that would hang the c4 knight, so maybe just knight takes bishop. No, hold on. He's about to get mated, so let's not get mated. So since he doesn't have any checks, I guess he has to defend. In this case, yeah, he's trading those. He's gonna have to give up his queen. The tide is actually turning here. It's looking.
Oh, they were up time, right? They could have. I guess okay with the knight.
Looks like pawn check is gonna win for Martin.
G5 is good. Bishop mates.
I'm not sure why Martin isn't just playing like pawn at g2. He wasted a lot of time there.
Yeah, time is important here.
And this is mate on the Martin board.
Myriad's just gonna win now. They're up 7 seconds, and
yeah, Myriad doesn't have to move. Plus, in addition to that, like 3 pawns mates for Myriad. Yeah, queen e3 is mate.
I take the knight for free.
Oh, he did not play checkmate. Now it gets a little more complicated.
He went to the Swole 19 school of Bughouse.
He is getting his partner a few pawns, 1 more pawn mates. Oh, and he did not play the mate. Myriad had mate with.
Just take the knight. Just take the knight.
Yeah.
You take the knight too. And
yeah, the knight mates. That's true. Oh, queen over. That's a good find. He's using the rook.
Ooh, that is actually.
Now Martin needs to make up time though because he took so long, so he might not win this.
That is depressing. He's pretty fast though.
Yeah, but it's too much time.
Yeah.
That was a throw, honestly. Mirror's team was absolutely crushing. Not only on one board, but
they had a lot of different ways to win
both
that.
boards. Mates were missed on both boards. But things like that happen in the challenges section. This is not as precise.
That's why it's more interesting, to me at least.
It's more fun.
I don't want to see these top guys make perfect moves. I want to see blunders.
You come to the right place.
Ooh, I think dropping a knight would have been better.
I forget who it was. There's some, I think it was some streamer. It was like blunders are my business and business is booming.
I forgot who that is too. Yeah, that's funny. I've heard that before though. Oof.
Queens is traded on the Amelia chessboard, and it looks like that'll probably favor the FIDE master Schneitz. He seems to be the one attacking harder. Although Schneitz, he might choose to save his queen first. No, he's going to give up the queen for the attack.
Coming is could be rough.
That's great for Martin, but he needs a little more, like 2 more pawns, something like that. He could just try just e4, just try to get his bishop in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, he's. I would drop the pawn. I would sack the pawn here, then play e4.
Do something. Why is he sitting?
It's a mystery. Never know why anyone sits.
And then sit. You know what I mean? It's like, why sit now?
Maybe he wants his partner to play queen takes knight. What is that? He sacked his queen for a pawn rather than.
Mate. There's mate.
Where's mate?
Oh, he could take the pawn. Oh, I totally forgot about that.
So h4 is good for Martin, but he's left his partner in a bad situation as his partner sacked the queen for no compensation over here. Here you're gonna get mated for sure. That's an example of poor communication. I'm sure when Myriad played queen takes pawn, it's because his partner said like pawn mates or something like that. Otherwise, why do it? Myriad is mated in 1 with knight at f7.
Yeah, and they were down timed. If you're up time, you could do stuff like that, but when you're down time, not great.
Yeah, that's another game that really should have gone the other way if they had communicated more effectively.
And c6.
It seems like Martin is a sack sitter, so I feel bad.
Yes.
I feel bad for Myriad. It's always sad to partner someone and then you find out later that they're a sack sitter. I mean, what's a good?
What's Chuck or general experience?
Both for sure.
So is there
I mean, I guess it's kind of like if you marry someone and then it turns out that they cheat on you or something like that.
I'd say it's the exact same thing. Yes.
Exact same thing.
Okay, now knight takes f7 could be leading somewhere.
Oh, here he goes.
I mean,
yeah, that's not even a sack. I would definitely take the rook. Okay, he took the queen. I think it's much better to take the rook because it preserves an attack.
Yeah, I made that mistake too.
Okay, a knight check. We can pick up a free rook at least. Although, I'm not sure if sack sitters take free rooks. We'll find out. Oh, he did take the free rook.
Oh,
okay.
He took it.
He took it.
Man.
Here, Knights would like to.
Age of no hate, and you really, you have a prejudice towards sack sitters.
I do. Knights probably would like to play queen takes queen, then bishop takes g7, or even queen takes queen, and then like knight at h6 and a rook would mate. Oh, okay. This is fancier. He's going for the bishop. I like this queen move by Myriad. It guards the squares, gets another piece on the board. Oh, here comes Martin coming in.
And now Martin should have
Bishop
enough.
is
And they're up
good
time.
for
If they
Martin.
throw this one, it's like that'd be terrible.
That would indeed be quite terrible. There's pawn takes
can you
d5.
pawn takes d5 and sack everything and try and just get in there. Use your real queen first. Not real queen, but existing queen.
They're up 10 seconds, so this is
They're up 10
a
seconds
good
and they're
disciplined
both up,
sit.
They're both up material.
Yeah, up
So
10
that's a
seconds and amount of material. Pawn at a7 could be interesting to tempo this knight.
Ooh,
or
he just wins the bishop. That's a huge... Yeah, it's just over. It should be over. I mean, I don't want to call it too early. But,
yeah, we can't call this too
I
early.
mean,
Anything can happen in the challenger section.
D5. And Myriad is like... I don't think there's any chance that Myriad... It's just so safe. He's up like a lot of stuff.
He is, but when you're partnering someone who went to Saxony University, you never know what's going to happen on that board. All of a sudden, you could find yourself down
Chuck,
5 queens through no fault of your own.
And Emilio kind of like covers a lot of squares, so it's kind of like
He does, yeah. So now a knight would be amazing.
Yes. D8.
There's also just queen takes b7, but that does help Emilio defend. Okay, oh, he's taking the bishop. That's a good move. He could even take the knight too. I see a piece. I take a piece. I like this bishop move a lot. Now queen takes bishop, very strong. I think there's mate with existing knight to d6. Oh, okay.
Just put your queen on d7 and end the game. Oh, what is that move? I guess it works, but like, okay.
It works too, but you're sacking a knight for nothing before you're the mate.
Sacking a piece for no reason. Okay. Maybe he didn't see it, then he saw it. He was like, wait a minute.
So our score right now is 7-4, favoring Emilio Chess. Myriad's team is behind, but it really seems like there've been a few thrown games from the Myriad team. So this really should be about even.
What's the match up to, Chuck?
Great question. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Oof.
Maybe someone in the chat can fill us in.
Come on, chat. Don't disappoint now.
So knights might put a bishop on e6. You might be waiting for a pawn. Do it. Cheaper cost. PKR says it should be to 9. So first to 9.
Yo, PKR. I haven't seen PKR in a while.
PKR has been busy crushing in the Bughouse World Championships.
True.
Probably why you haven't seen him.
Because I'm a terrible person, Chuck. Why else? Come on.
Might be another contributing factor. Oh, let's take this rook. Queen can't take back, or you have the knight checkmate. Knight's just going to castle. Get his king to a safer position.
F6.
F6, not recommended.
I do not know.
Don't try this at home, folks.
F6. You know what? I love the energy. I'm not gonna lie. You're just gonna like recycle some things. Okay, he doesn't have any diags though, so.
And that is very lucky for Myriad that there's no diags here. Whoa.
Jeez,
whoa. Myriad, you gotta go fast, Myriad. The longer you wait, the more he gets. I mean, and all he needs is a single pawn. Well, he could take the knight and then tell his partner to sit. But he's just, okay. He's gonna choose to give up even more pieces. So, I mean, now we have like pawn at d7 when the pawn comes, which it inevitably was. It will, followed by knight check. Oh, he's good. This is a very good move as well. I really like this knight move. So now bishop and, yeah.
Rough.
That was great
Listen, when
technique
you play
by
F6, that's what
Schneitz.
happens. You just get your light squares toasted.
Yeah, Myriad deserved to lose that. In fact, he deserves to. He really should credit the other team with 2 or 3 games after F6.
Yeah.
I think a 2-game penalty is appropriate whenever anyone
It's
plays
funny,
F6.
Chuck. I think I told you the story when I first played Bughouse with my college chess club friends. Like my opponent, who was pretty good, he was like 1600 in chess, and he would just like sack on F7 every game, and I'd get crushed, right? So I was like, one time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna push F6 instead. I got crushed even faster, and I never did it again.
So go into a lot of chess tournaments. I would go to chess tournaments, and this was before Bughouse, before chess.com for sure.
Yeah.
And Bughouse was not. It was not as well known that there was a Bughouse internet scene. As I mean, a lot of chess players would only play on like ICC or other servers where Bughouse was not as big. So this happened not just once but several times, where I would be playing Bughouse and I would have a partner who's like pretty decent. We'd be just there to play Bughouse at the tournament, and 2 GMs or 2 IMs or 2 FMs would sit down opposite to us, and they would say, "Oh, this is Bughouse. This is a kid's game. We will smash them." And inevitably, they would say something like one of them would sack on F7, and they'd be like, "I win, feed me pieces." And then they would be shocked when it's possible to defend. They'd never seen anyone defend before. And that happened not just once, but many, many times. There's a lot of players who have only played Bughouse over the board, only played at some clubs. They just believe sacking on F7 is game over. Lost Chess says the league semifinals just started. Check out the games after. Rahito, Chow are playing. Oh, Lost Chess, I hope someone is streaming. If Radon is streaming, for example, then I can raid him after the stream is over. I don't see anyone streaming yet. Our score, by the way, here is 8-4. I favor the team of title players from Mexico. Martin's queen is tempoed. If this queen moves away, we'll see a knight come in where that was. So Emilio about to pick up some free pieces. Martin says, take my queen. We will make it into a queen trade. With knight at f6. So you could take the queen, or you could hope for a knight for b7. I'm not sure why Martin is waiting, though. He's got to figure out something to do. Oh, he's knight at b7 is a possibility. I don't really think it leads anywhere. The bishop guards a6, so you can't put something on a6. Could just take the queen here, I guess. Oh no, actually he's mated if he does that. Now he's got to defend. So he doesn't get a queen at all after sitting so long. Maybe queen at b2 could be a possibility. Probably be followed up by knight at c2, queen takes. But it seems like he's going to have to sack a queen to just live. His partner, Myriad, is maybe going to be in some trouble if 2 free queens come for his opponent. Not only that, Martin is down time. Let this be a lesson to you sack-sitters. Stop.
Stop.
Emilio is going for checkmate, it looks like. He's got to guard b7. And promote. That's mate.
Damn.
That's a nice mate for Emilio to deflect the queen with knight at c2. And get the queen on the back rank. Good technique. Our score is 9-4, favoring the title players.
Does that mean it's over?
Great question. I don't know off the top of my head what they're going to.
Okay.
The
It was-
other team
okay.
has resigned, maybe because it was already over.
They realized it was game over. All right. Great
Usually you would
match.
see like GG's in the chat if they're
Yes.
acknowledging that it's over. So I'm not certain it's over. We'll see.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, and Discord Chicken says strong carry from zyxon. I think Chicken and zyxon both played great. Ibrett says who won now. So I think the final score was 9-4 here. Favoring Emilio Chess and I don't know how to pronounce that. I know we're gonna say Schneitz. I hope I'm right that means that's match point. I guess I could go investigate. Let me see if in the announcements here. Okay, so let's see. Challengers best of 16. Yeah, so that is first to 9.
Yep. Or 8.5, technically.
No. So
Isn't it 8.5 to 7?
so that's a mistake a lot of people make. The problem is 8.5 doesn't work. Because for best of 16, if you have 8.5 and you stop, like in theory, the other player's team could get to 7.5, in which case you haven't won by 2.
Yeah.
So it really needs to be 9.
If it's not 1 by 2, then it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we need to find someone to raid. Any suggestions, Swole?
Jamakos. He's a quality streamer. He doesn't stream that often too.
Okay. Is he in the chess category? Is he?
He is. We could look for some. I don't know if there's Bughouse people streaming though, so you could look for them as well. But I don't know any of them.
Hold on,
You know
wait.
more than me,
It looks
Chuck.
like Collegiate Chess Club might have just started. So that's a possibility.
Okay, yeah, that could work.
Rapid Chess Championship. It looks like.
Well, thank you for having me on for commentary. It was a lot of fun, man. Yeah, always great to do some commentary.
Lost
with
Chess says Illustrac is covering the 4 PC games. Yeah, we should raid Illustrac then. Let me find Illustrac.
Is there a 4-player chess championship going on or something?
There's a 4-player league, which will crown a champion. And I'm looking for Illustrac. Okay, let me just try typing his username in. Thanks for the follow from Tifu IQ 999. Really appreciate that. Illustrac. I thought I was following him, but I guess it's not. Okay, yeah, let's rate Illustrac. That's the move. Thank you so much to Swole for joining me in the commentary booth.
Fun.
This may be one of my last Bughouse streams in a while. I'm gonna try to stream. In about 2 hours. There is another match, which is. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not sure where I can find the names of the people in the match, but I think it's Plaster Hippie versus Google something. Yeah, I apologize to the players, but I go by the calendar, and it's not on the calendar. I'm going to try to cover it anyway. It's in the challenges bracket. Look forward to covering it. After that match, might not be some streams for a while because chess.com is retiring live, and play is full of bug and not in a good way.
Wait.
Play
John,
just,
you know what I'm gonna do.
what are
You
you
know what I'm gonna do.
what are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
There we go.
Oh, he has an emote for that. All right, we're gonna send you to Illustrak, who's covering 4-player chess in the league. Hope to see you guys in 2 hours. Have a great stream. Show Illustrak some love. Bye, guys.